Hello and welcome to my awesome health journey. I'm Brett Dupree and this is my awesome health journey. I can't believe I forgot to make a video yesterday. I was planning on that video for a while, but I forgot. But this is also my weekly update. So, hooray! I did it. I did it. So yesterday I went to the doctor's office. And in the doctor's office, they give us to the clinic room. And in the clinic room, they have a scale. And I've been going to this doctor for 2 years now. And for 2 years, I've had to leave the clinic and go to the fat scale. The scale that you go to when the in-clinic scale says you weigh too much and can't register a weight. But I would have to go to the fat scale. So September, I went to the fat scale and weighed in at 451 pounds. And yesterday, I went in the clinic and stepped on the normal fucking scale. And I weighed in at, 428 pounds. But I weighed in on that scale. That was a little bit more than I wanted. I was hoping for about 10 pounds less. I really wanted under 420, or at the very least under what I weighed in at Orange Theory's weigh-in, which is 423. But at the same time, scales are just different, and they have so many variables plus water weight. I'm not going to worry about all that. But the exciting part is not having to leave that scale and go to the super fat scale on the outside that is big on the ground and looks like it's for animals. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. That makes me happy. In fact, the entire doctor's appointment was really good. My doctor was pretty happy for me so far, being that my A1C was at a 5.2, which was a great number, which is normal. I have a normal blood sugar, which is thank you working out and thank you drugs. Monjaro right now, which I've started, and metformin. Luckily, my body handles that. Though I did decide to try a probiotic. It hasn't come yet, so when it comes, I'll talk about that. I've used it in the past, but I just didn't because it's kind of pricey. But I'm gonna go for the best if I'm gonna do it. Anyway, so yeah, I was super happy. It did kind of derail me in a sense because yesterday I went crazy. I ate a big lunch and a big dinner. Yeah, so that was kind of some overeating, and yet this morning I did more overeating. I'm trying to find out why. I think some of it is celebration. Some of it's like the enormity of dealing with diabetes and all that stuff and the mortality of life and not wanting kind of dealing with the emotions, that even the happy emotions of the kind of happy and kind of disappointed that because I really wanted it to be under 420. But at the same time, I just have to be happy that I'm going further. In fact, my doctor was happy for me. He actually told me, congratulations. My diagnosis changed from over 70 BMI. I was 72 BMI when I first showed up at that doctor's office just over 2 years ago. I think 2.5 years ago. I was like a 72. I now have a 67. So in like 2 years, my BMI went down 5. So I'm now in the 60, 69 range. Nice. So that was good. And overall, good. So my workout, I did 3 workouts this week, and I was able to push really well. I was pretty happy with how I did and how I was able to move and stuff. I've been really happy with my workouts this week. I didn't work out yesterday, aforementioned, because I took the day off work, and I used that to be like, well, let's have a eating vacation. And so I ate a lot of sushi and I got a burger for dinner. And I knew if I worked out today, I'd feel like crap. So I decided not to work out today. Just gonna buy some extra rest anyway. So on Monday, I'll be working out and things will be fine. So it was a good workout week. It was a good, for most part, mental health week. Valentine's Day was kind of hard for me. I think it was the first Valentine's Day I was alone. Last Valentine's Day, I was still broken up with my ex, but we're still talking every day and talking about how sucky it was broken up and just still talking. And so it wasn't like over. Honestly, if we could had a good conversation, we could have gotten back together, but there was just, I had a boundary that I needed, and she wasn't going to fulfill that. It might be silly to think about it that way, and I don't want to go too much into it, but the fact that she couldn't do that made me think like I don't think we're just gonna work out, and nothing changed. But so this was my first Valentine's Day alone. I think that was kind of just like so I probably went into the eating yesterday and the decision making kind of like that emotional release after dealing with those loneliness feels on Wednesday, and then the more feels that came from yesterday with the doctors. Like, my emotional eating or eating habit of my binge eating disorders, any emotion, doesn't matter if it's good or bad, it just has to exist. And so maybe I slipped a little bit, but that's fine. It's okay to slip, making it a bigger deal about it just will make me slip more. And so it's just about being kindness and forgiving myself and not even thinking I'm going to slip. Just thinking like I just ate a lot as a celebration. One eat is not going to turn me into kill my diabetes and make me dead, and it's not going to make me gain 50 pounds that I've lost. And, it just start. In fact, I never stopped. It just keep on going. It doesn't mean anything. I think that's the best part about this process is allowing things like that, days like yesterday, to mean nothing. Just to mean like I did that and that's it. And that's all it needs to be. I think that's the important part. Is like, oh yeah, I ate a lot yesterday, I ate a lot this morning. I'm probably going to eat because I'm going out with a friend tonight. Probably going to eat whatever I want. Some coconut cornbread because I freaking love the coconut cornbread at New Seattle. But anyway, so yeah, that's my weekly update. Hooray, I did it. I used the in-clinic scale. Yes! I love you for who you are. You are worthy, and have an amazing day.